have arrived in Phuket. We're going to take a bus. We'll be going to exit 6. Or at least that's what we thought when we did our research for the trip. But turns out there's a nearer exit and we'll get to that shortly. But anyway, if you want to get any snacks, there's actually a 7-Eleven near this exit. So you can grab something for your ride. So when you head straight out of this door, you'll meet like a bunch of people trying to get you into their cabs. You can just ignore them and just walk right past them and walk towards the domestic terminal there is. So now let's do a little bit of a rewind. So you find exit 8 and get out of there, and it'll lead you straight down the path to the domestic terminal. So there are actually signs along the way that shows you the direction to the public buses. So that's exactly what we did. Alternatively, you can follow this video as it gives you a pretty good overview of what to do once you arrive at the airport. So a little bit of a background for our trip to Phuket. The main agenda is to get our suits done. So our itinerary would be quite centered along Patong Beach. So if you're looking for a way to get quick from the airport to Patong quickly and as cheap as possible, you can just follow this video for like the public bus route. So yes, at the end of the domestic terminal, you'll see this group of people who tries to get you to their buses. They're all dressed in yellow. So after you tell them like where you're trying to go, they'll bring you to like the most appropriate bus. I know it may be a little bit intimidating and seems a little bit sus, but trust me, it's safe. We've tried it and tested it, so and you can see it for yourself in this video. You kind of will pass by quite a few buses, but like just trust them and follow them, and they will bring you to the right one. So once you get there, you actually see a board with all the departure times for the bus that brings you to Patong. There's quite a few, so you can pick the most appropriate time. Um, yeah, it costs about 100 baht, which is one of the cheapest way to get to Patong. And since we only had a backpack, it was really convenient for us. And yeah, so we took the 8:45 a.m. bus, and the bus would only leave once it's full. There's quite a bit of leg room on this bus, so I would say it's quite a comfortable ride, and I'm glad we did get our drinks and a little bit of snacks to prepare us for this 1.5 to 2 hours ride. Or you could just nap, honestly. So off we go. Time check, it was 8:56, and the bus was supposed to leave at 8:45. So just to take note that it doesn't leave 100% on time, but I guess close enough. So suddenly we came to a complete stop and in the middle of nowhere with no idea why. And there's this lady who suddenly boarded the bus. And at this point we actually haven't paid yet. So they would start collecting money as well as like locations in which you would drop off. And anyway, she just got off the bus, and 1.5 hours later, we were at Patong City. I would say the journey here was quite windy, and you could feel some pretty steep inclines. But I would say that like traffic in the morning is generally quite okay, and the ride was quite comfortable. I don't think I had any motion sickness at all. But yeah, if you do need it, like please take the pill. Yeah, but we got dropped off at this pretty central location in Patong itself, and it was located just right off Bangla Street. And we did a little bit of exploring around the area, and it literally looks like a ghost town in the day. Like nothing much was open. It just looks dead, to be honest. But at night it was completely different. It just like full of life, so many bars, so many activities to do. So it's quite nice if you are like living in this area at night and you can really get to soak in all of this atmosphere. Anyway, that's the end of our really quick guide getting from the airport to Patong. See you in the next video.